Alright, now I'm required by law basically to figure out what the hell this is. A way out? What? Ooh, there's new mechanics like belt and shift. The belt is shift. Ah. Every time I press A, it I move, it moves. Huh. Isn't that interesting? It just says end down there. Why does it just say end? That's like a new mechanic if it works that way. God, it's a lot of rules. Oopsie. That's just how you quit. Huh. Not entirely sure what to think about that. There's a 5 flower and a 7 flower. Flower garden. Huh. I've completed a tiny fraction of the game's content, so I would think that this is not actually the ending. Or if it is, it'd be like, roll credits, then you go right back in. I'd be very disappointed if I did this level and then it was like, the end, and then your save is unusable, and you have to start the game over to play the rest of the game. But let's try it out. So largely mechanics we've already seen before, right? Wall and rock is stop. Baba is you. Belt is belt. The fact that Baba is you is up there means I'm probably not going to be playing as Kiki in this mission. I don't see any alternate U's lying around. No. Belt is shift is definitely the basis of the belt working that way. If you disable it. Interesting, if you disable it, the animation still plays. So the belt runs no matter what, but it only has the ability to shift if you have belt as shift. In which case I can't go this way and now I'm trapped here and so on. Baba is push. Kiki is push. Should mean that we can both push each other. Ice is melt, Baba is hot. Ice has wall. So this is ice, and if I touch it, it turns into a wall that I'm then stuck inside of and have to exit. I can't go up, down, or right because the rock is there. And then I can't go back in once it's there. So ice is like a weird special case of a thing that you can only cross once, basically. That I can go over and try to like push something around and so on. Can't push this out from that side. And the ice is only over there. Ice has wall, ice is melt. If I can in any way move the ice, then I can destroy the walls. Like, I wonder if Kiki can, like, Baba is you is not gonna change, but I can push Kiki, and Kiki has push. Like that. So Kiki has push. I wonder if there's a way to push the ice, and then destroy it as Baba elsewhere, so that the wall doesn't actually create a blockage like that. That would be curious. I can push rock down here if I want to. And then this is like an exit path. But my ability to do anything with it after that is kind of reduced. I can't get around it to push it back. I can't otherwise get in that chamber, I don't think. So I would want to try pushing it right, but I can't. I'm not totally sure what to do with the rock in the first place. There's a lot to take in. This is a lot of level. This is a lot of level. Okay. Something is, so I can make something is move. And if I make it move, it'll keep moving. And then I can't leave. I can't take it back out because it's in a corner like this. So if I make it Kiki as move, then I'll lose Kiki as push. And I won't be able to fix that again. Like I can go down here and make Kiki's move. And now Kiki moves on his own. Did you just push me? Oh right, I can't push you. Because Kiki's push affects whether or not you can be pushed. I'm the only one that can be pushed now. Me and letters. That's how that works. So right, having Kiki move like this, it probably isn't very useful because he can't even push. Is there another instance of push anywhere? Rock and wall is stop, Baba is you, belt is belt, Baba is push, Baba's hot, ice is melt, ice is wall, rock is weak, is way down there. Rock is rock, so you can't change what rock is, but you can make rock weak using that bottom corner down there. But at that point you're already inside, right? So that's curious. What happens if something that is stopped goes on a belt? Curious about that interaction. We have free reign to go all the way around here. But I don't have any and, right? Or has. They're not controllable by me. This verifies that rock and wall you can use and on nouns to combine them, in addition to combining them for verbs. But I don't have any and of my own, so I can't be like, rock and wall is stop and push, or whatever the hell. Like, I can't hang something down. Well, it wouldn't be able to, it hits a wall anyway, so I can't go that direction anyway. You could do belt if you had an and. You could be belt is belt and melt or whatever. I don't think that's really related though. You cannot do Kiki as Baba, because even if I pushed it over here, it would get stuck on the top. They made it specifically cut you off here. I wonder if there's a significance to the fact that they made this. The top rock chunk has a space next to it? But is there a way to get through the walls? I don't know how I would ever get rid of the wall as stop situation. They put a bunch of stops in corners. I can turn off belt as shift, but it's turned off for good. And it seems unlikely that the puzzle solution would involve disabling that immediately in the first step and then never going back to it. Meanwhile, if I go up like here for a rock, then it just gets stuck. Baba is hot is not going anywhere. Just really wondering if there's a particular trick. Oh god, Kiki just went through it. Okay. Yeah, because the ice isn't push, Kiki's push. Which means Kiki's pushable, but that's it. Leading to some awkward moments like this, where now he's just inside the ice, hanging out. For a brief instance, I think about ideas of like, what if I did push him over here, then go around the outside, push rock down, turn Kiki into Baba, and then push the rock out from that way. There's so many ways that that plan falls apart, though. One, my way of getting Kiki in here in the first place, I can't seem to do it without breaking both ice, because Kiki's on one, but then I have to go around the other one, but I can't push Kiki through here, and so on. So the exit's broken, and I can't get Kiki is Baba, because I can't, if I push the stuff up here, it'll be on the ceiling, then I can't push it back down. It's agony. It's agony because it's right there. So getting... yeah, getting rock on the outside would instantly shut everything down. If I can just get the word rock to come out here, then I can be like, rock is move, and then the rocks get out of the way. And then easy peasy. Maybe. Maybe not so easy. Because end is not the end, it's just the word end. It causes an ending. Whatever this game's gonna do, whatever that means for this particular game, ultimately, that's what it's gonna do. So that means I have to push end somewhere else. Yeah, I'll basically have to get end so I can make something like Kiki is end or something like that. Or flag is end, or oh, there's win down there. What does the difference between those two mean? Do I want win instead of end, because end might end the game or something? What kind of nonsense can I pull if I do stuff like this? I can't push Kiki up there, so I'll never find out what happens if Kiki is shift. Yeah. I'm sorry, Kiki, your shifting dreams are over. I'm kind of thinking I want to disregard the stops entirely. They're stuck in shitty little corners. Like, how would I get them? Like, unless I can phase through walls, I'm not getting them out. And wall and a rock is stop is really stuck in the corner up there. So I'm gonna try to think of that as a permanent rule, instead of something that can go away. They let me push rock down from above. There's likely a reason for that. But the process of pushing it to like a corner, for example, really gets me in trouble. And if I wanted to make... I clearly want to change the characteristic of rock because it's stuck here. But how do I do that? The main thing we have push... Yeah. We have is push here. But it's impossible to get to that track. The one godsend here is that this thing is here, which means that it won't get stuck in that corner, but I can't get to that corner while this thing's here. We need to turn off the belt in order to get them in. But then turn the belt back on? Which I can only do once. Actually, kind of 0 times, because the moment it's turned back on, I can't leave now. I can think of a pretty easy solution for one element of this problem. Which is, I'd have to move you too. Kiki can turn the belt back on via Kiki's move. But that only works once. Which is a problem. So I still need to have a system down. So I basically need to have Rock and Is both be in there. Let's see, the belt's turned off, so I can push Rock down for free. Then Is needs to go in with me. Probably the same way I delivered Kiki before. So Rock is. The belt is still off. So now let's turn the belt back on. So now the belt is on. Shit, don't do that. I need to put push past the first one. There we go. Now belt is shift. So now this is moving. It's still not gonna work. It could though. It could work. There we go. I just need to not push it into the corner. Now I'm gonna do Rock as push, and then leave. Okay. So now I can push the Rock. I can reach end, which is not an ending, it just is the word end. And there's a bunch of rocks everywhere. I can do flag as win. And then just win. Yay! Congratulations! Ta-da! Yeah, it gives you win credit. But now I gotta go back and do the whole thing again for end. It's fine. It was 99% execution, so redoing that's gonna be pretty easy. And yeah, I went and asked. Because I needed to know for workflow reasons. I asked whether or not this will end the game in a way that makes it very inconvenient for me or not. And the answer is apparently no. I do not want to replay the entire game. I would definitely put this off if that was what was going to happen. But it sounds like that's not the case, unless people are lying to me. It is April 1st that I'm recording this, so funny joke. Haha, I get to spend a couple hours replaying everything. Good joke. I love people. Alright, Kiki. Do it. Alright, so once again we can push Rock. Let's do Rock as weak, I guess? Dead Rock. Flag is win? No, flag is end. Hello. Seems legit. Whoa. No, you're eating. No, I earned those. Okay. That's a big old flower. Wow. They let you get it so early. It's weird. Not the most legible way of showing credits when they're in the pushable font form. Hey, look at all those people that worked on the game. That's a lot of testers. Yeah, the people that made the game already passed. These are all just the testers. Audio consultants. Rami Ismail, he is the Devolver guy. Snakebird. Good dogs. Also other dogs. There are no other dogs. How dare you? That was a surprisingly... Yeah, that kind of was like a surprisingly easy puzzle, wasn't it? I had to get used to the brand new... Not entirely brand new. New implementation of the ice mechanic. I think ice was technically new, but it was just a thing that when you would touch it, it would turn into a wall. Which is technically a mechanic we're used to, but I had to get used to it in this specific context at least. That and the tracks. But yeah, the main puzzle was just getting those two words into that room. And that was like the main puzzle. It was actually surprisingly tame. I mostly spent a lot of time having to consider the sheer number of things in the room to figure out what was going to happen. Because I was barking up entire wrong trees of what might even be related to the solution. And we're back to where we were before. And it's still hanging out down here as a level if you want it. Anyway, now that we've beaten the game, let's beat the other 2/3 of this game, because we've only beaten 3 worlds. I see like... I already see like 4 more, and I think I see 3 more after that. So... that was just a weirdly early access to the end credits. This was called what again? Forest of Fall. Hop. Okay. Water is defeat. There's a wait tutorial on the screen. Flag is win. Love is Tella. Oh. Teleporting is a thing. Interesting. What if I said love is push? There we go. It eventually got where I needed to go with that. Now, what if love is push, and I push you to where I can get a solution here? Oh my god, the water's teleporting. That got confusing in a way that I wasn't anticipating. I win! I wasn't even thinking about the water. I was thinking maybe it'll count as me hovering in the love and that I can jump onto the ending, but no, the water teleported itself. That's okay. Grand stream. Oh. Kiki's tied to me? Okay. Wait, no he's not. No, I was just walking in sync with Kiki. Alright. Baba is me. Kiki is just moving back and forth like a lunatic. On their own. Water is defeat. Always have to display it. Key is pull? Whoa. New mechanic. For one, it enables you to pull stuff out of walls for once. It also means you can't reach... Now it's the reverse problem. Now you can't reach a wall with this move style. But you can get away from a wall. So that's neat. First instance of pull, I think. Baba is you, key is open, Kiki's move, key is pull, box has flag is win. Box is shut. So that box has the key, needs the key to open, because it's shut. I think that's the only way to destroy it right now. And once it's destroyed, I then get the flag to win. Okay. I can turn off key as pull. And it's possible to put it back together because I can move this key is the side, then go around here, put pull, and then put it back in. Not sure if I want to do that yet, but it's there. Is box... Yeah, box is not movable. Let's see, Wallace, stop. May want to use pull in a few other ways first. Kiki is pull. Okay, Kiki is currently facing in a way where he would go to the key ultimately. So if I make Kiki move again... and then make the key... No! Oh, I must have accidentally moved Kiki at some point. Let's just get you over here out of the way. So my hope is to have him go over there, cross the water, because it's a defeat-only situation. Interesting. Pulling on the key got him stuck in the corner. There we go. Easy enough.